Well, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why.
Okay, well, here's my whiskey collection. You kind of asked for it, and I'm going to do this in a couple of parts probably because it's going to be long. Here goes. I have here some Canadian whiskeys like Wiser's Special Blend, Canadian Club. I got the Wiser's Hopped. I have Special Old. I got some 40 Creek Heritage. I think that's what it was called. How about this Lowen McKinnon wine barrel finish? Got some 90. Here's a wheat whiskey, Last Mountain from Saskatchewan. Gooderham and Wort 17-year-old 3 grain. That's the Little Trinity. Got some Pike Creek. This is the one finished in Speyside single malt casks, not the rum finish one. Here's a Shelter Point, which is a small distillery here on Vancouver Island. This is their cask strength single malt. Here's one from the distillery closest to me. It's called Macnabrack. It's not quite a whiskey yet. It's only a couple of years old. It's what you could call a spirit. It's a malt spirit, and they call it Macnabrack because it's very malty, and that means son of malt. Here we got some ryes. I don't have a lot of American ryes open, but I got some Canadian ones. There's the Alberta Premium. It's one of my favorites, good and cheap. This one here is a Highwood rye that was sent to me by Whiskey Sneerson. Here's something else from Sneerson, which is called the Golden Stag Blended Rye. This is made from malted and unmalted rye. It's quite nice. Here's another one, 100 bushels, almost finished. That's another single malt rye. It's malted rye whiskey. Beautiful stuff. And we got the Lot 40 rye, which is also getting low. And this one here from Arkansas, Rocktown. It's strong. It's only 92 proof, but it tastes strong. Still don't know what to make of it. And this one here, which I really love, is the Pikesville Straight Rye. That's beautiful stuff. Really good stuff. Let's get into a few bourbons here. Got some Jeffersons. Some Old Forester, which I didn't think much of at first, but as it's coming down to about the half mark, it's getting better. It's really nice. Got some Russell's Reserve, 10-year-old. That's really nice as well. And there's some E.H. Taylor, some Colonel E.H. Taylor, which is also really good. That one I think, that's bottled in bond. Yeah, that's excellent stuff. I got some Four Roses, a single barrel. This is also really good. This one was sent to me by Don Holland because we can't get it here in British Columbia. And here's an unopened bottle, the Evan Williams Kentucky Bourbon bottled in bond. I will be trying that one soon. Got some world whiskeys here. There's a Cavalan single malt Concertmaster, That's nice. There's a Royal Challenge from India. Very nice stuff. Got a couple Japanese things here. This is the Nika Pure Malt Red. And here's our Hibiki Japanese Harmony. This one's from Italy. It's the Puni Nova. And this one from Brittany, Armorique. Fabulous stuff. This one surprised me. It's really, really great. Yeah. Here we have some Irish Red Bush from Bushmills. Here's a Dubliner. That's a blend. I have a trio of Jamesons, Cooper's Crows, Distiller's Safe, Blender's Dog, which I haven't opened yet, but I'm going to do that one soon. And what's this? Powers. Powers is very nice too. That's a bottle at 46%. Yeah. Moving right over, we get into blends. There's our famous grouse. Some Grants. Some John Barr blended Scotch. Blender's Batch. Red Rye Finish, Johnny Walker. Hedonism from Compass Box. Naked Grouse. That's the Naked Grouse. And I'm going to switch hands because my arm is getting tired. There's some Speyside blend Macalonis. That is a Ben Rinnes and Glen Lossy blend. That's really nice. Ouch. I have here the Highland blend from the same people at Macaloni's, just down the road from me here. Got some Douglas Lang Rock Oyster, and this is the one with the sherry cask, sherry edition. This one I haven't tried yet. That's the Timorous Beastie, also from Douglas Lang. This is the Highland blend, and it's a blend of malts. Yeah, the Compass Box, No Name, limited edition, fabulous stuff. I really like that one. Beautiful peated and sherried whiskey. And here we got the infamous, which is 22-year-old, if I recall. Independently bottled version of something like Naked Grouse. The contents which come from Macallan and Highland Park. But it's bottled by an independent called Fontana Beverage. It's really good. I like it a lot. Okay, Speysides. Here. Glen Grant Major's Reserve. Cragganmore 12. There's the Longmorn Distiller's Choice. Is this the one with the port finish? I think it is. Here's the Glenmoray. That's port finish. That's good stuff. It wasn't expensive either. It was nice. Got another Glen Grant here. That's the 12. That's beautiful juice. I like that one. That's really wonderful. Singleton of Dufftown. Very nice. 12-year-old. We got the Glendronach Allardyce. 18-year-old. Here's a Mortlach 15. Bottled by Gordon and MacPhail. This here is the Glenfiddich Project XX. That's nice too. Got a couple of Macallans here. There's the edition number 3. I finished my edition number 2, and I haven't got edition number 4 yet. Here's another Macallan, the Classic Cut. I believe that's the 2017 version. I haven't seen the 2018 yet. Just getting this was, quite lucky. And here's an old Ballantruan, which I haven't opened yet, like the previous bottle. This old Ballantruan 10 is made by the same people who make Tom and Towel. I'm anxious to try that, and we'll be doing so soon. We got a few things from the Highlands here. Got a Glencadam Origin 1825. Got a Fetter Cairn Fior. How about some Glenglassaugh Octaves cask? Apparently that's really hard to find now. That was from the Spirits release last year. MacPhail Collection 10-year-old Balblair. Here's a Tullibardine Zinfandel finish, which, I don't think it's all that great. There's another Glencadam 14. That's the one with Oloroso. Very nice. Took a little while to open up, but it's really nice. Here's another Glenglassaugh. This is a peated virgin oak Glenglassaugh. Lovely. And here we have the Glencadam 15. Clynelish 14. You'd appreciate this if you're a whiskey geek. Deanston Virgin Oak. Deanston 18. Glenglassaugh Evolution, which I haven't opened yet, but I'm eager to do so because there's another Glenglassaugh down there. That's the Torfa. That one these ones on the floor I've done already. Like I've made videos, but these are sealed bottles. And I love the Torfa. That one down there. That is really good. So that's why I'm anxious to try the Evolution, which is the next one. Go to the islands here. Magnus from Highland Park. I'm not a fan of these bottles because I can't see the level. Here's another Highland Park. That's the Valkyrie. One of my favorites, the Lecheg 10. Here's another one from Fontana. This is the 21-year-old Tobermory. I still don't know what to make of this. I'm letting it oxidize. And here's our Jura vintage 1993 boutique barrels. Still have some of that. Here's our Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt, which I haven't opened yet, but I'm going to do that soon. Okay, Islay, or mostly Islay. Kalila 12. Lafroig 15. Kilchoman Machir Bay. Lafroig 8. And this is bottled by Douglas Lang, Provenance. Here I got some Ardbeg Kelpie. Here's my Kilchoman Saneg. Port Charlotte 10, second limited edition. Lafroig Triple Wood. Kalila 15. This one's unpeated. Really good. And it's a strong one. It's bottled at 61.5. And it's been going down quite fast. I like this one a lot. Here's another one of my favorites. The Lagavulin 12. But this is the 2015 edition. I love this stuff. Okay, here's a couple more bottles that I have not opened yet. Kalila. I don't know if you can read that. Stichel Reserve. That one is also, it's 59.6% alcohol. Unopened. But since it's got less alcohol than this one, I'm going to put that one up there and this one farther away from the wall. I'm a little weird that way. Okay, this one here is not from Islay, but it was a convenient place to put it. It's peated. It's a Welsh whiskey called Penderyn, and this is the peated edition. Now, on the floor. On the floor we have some blends, and these are infinity bottles. There's my Islay on the end. There's a bourbon and rye infinity bottle next to it. Then there's a Highland and Speyside. There's a couple here with there's a couple here which are Canadian bottom shelf whiskies with some Islay in there. Then we got an Irish one and a Canadian infinity bottle. These are bottles that I have sealed, but I have not opened yet. They're sealed and not opened yet, and they have been reviewed in the past. We have the Crown Royal Northern Harvest Rye. We have a Grant's blend. Here's another Canadian bottom shelf, which is quite good. Shenley's Golden Wedding. Here's another one that I like a lot. Famous Grouse Smoky Black. Very good stuff. This one here is the Green Label from Johnny Walker. Here is a 40 Creek Copper Pot. This is Glenfarclas 15, one of my favorites. Here's the Lot 40 12-year-old cast strength Canadian rye. I have one bottle left. Apparently there's a new one out. Should be getting it in a week or two. There's a Weiser's Double Still Rye right here. Cuddy Sark Prohibition. Very nice stuff. I managed to get one of the last. Weiser's Legacy. Got a couple dusty bottles of Elijah Craig 12. And the other one's right there. Wild Turkey 101. Still sealed, but I've had it before. There's our Glenglassaugh Torfa. And okay, I got a little bit of Bombay Sapphire gin. Now, I'm going to shut the phone off for a moment while I go and dig back underneath the bar there because I've got a lot of bottles that are not opened yet and I have not tasted them yet. So I'm going to do that segment next. This was part 1, I suppose.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.